If you are listening to this video, then you agree to keep private the secrets contained herein. You may share this information with persons who will help you make the decision to purchase your new car, or with personal acquaintances who are cash buyers looking for the best deal on a used car purchase. The first thing you should know is that this is a beta test. And as with all beta tests, it will only be available to a limited number of participants for a limited period of time. We are in the process of developing a new way of buying cars for cash buyers that virtually eliminates the middleman while simultaneously opening up the closed doors of private dealer auctions. We are testing this idea because we are still in the conceptual phase, and we are looking for the right mix of intelligent car buyers to offer valuable feedback. Some opportunities for financial gain come around just once, and this is one of those opportunities. This is where you come in, the cash buyer looking for the best deal you can get on your used car purchase. After attending weekly dealer auctions for over a year now, I can honestly tell you that I will never purchase another vehicle any other way. As a cash buyer, the savings is simply too great to pass up. I really can't afford to give away $2,000 to sometimes as much as $4,000 or $5,000 of my hard-earned cash when I could keep that money in my pocket and spend it on things I actually need. The average, and I do mean average, markup on a used vehicle is $3,000. And rightfully so. Just to become a dealer in the state of Tennessee, you are required to have a building facility physically separate from all other buildings with office furniture and a working land-based telephone line, an area large enough to display at least 15 vehicles, a garage facility, $60,000 in liability insurance, a business tax license, a 2-year surety bond or letter of credit, not to mention lights, water, employees. I think you get my drift. In order to maintain these massive overheads, dealers must retail the cars they purchase from dealer auctions for as much as they possibly can. This is why the world of dealer auctions is so well guarded, because if you ever gained access to this world, you will not only save thousands, but you would never want to pay retail again. We are car buyers and not car dealers. What's the difference, you ask? The simplest explanation is this: dealers purchase vehicles for their lots. Buyers purchase cars for dealers. Week in and week out, we see deal after deal drive straight through the auction block, knowing that someone with as little as $2,000 to $5,000 would absolutely love to purchase those same vehicles. With the current economic situation in America and more people struggling to make ends meet, our goal is to match these quality cars with the right buyer. We genuinely want to be a part of cutting-edge ways to help redistribute the wealth of America to common folks like you and I. A good running, quality automobile is the second most significant cash outlay that a person will have besides their home. Everyone is looking for the best deal nowadays, so we are slowly but surely creating a better way of buying, and we are inviting you, the savvy buyer, to become part of this exciting new beta test program and go straight to the source and purchase smarter and not harder. Instead of calling person after person and driving around day after day, week after week, looking at vehicle after vehicle, only to find out it wasn't as described, it's not what you're looking for, or that it's not the right price, our private dealer access beta program puts you in the driver's seat where you can preview tons of cars and literally name your price. The top used car dealers in the nation buy the same cars you see on their lots from these very same auctions. And for a limited time, we are going to accept anywhere from 10 to 30 clients to go behind these guarded walls and save big. Let me share with you some actual results of just a couple of vehicles I randomly selected from just one auction I recently attended. Check out this 2000 Dodge Durango SLT 4x4 with immaculate leather in clean and good running condition with just 154,000 miles on it that went for $1,600. Or look at this super clean 2000 Cadillac DeVille with chrome wheels, bold tires, clean paint, and only 86,000 miles on it that went for $2,500. Now remember, I randomly picked these as I walked out on the lot to see what would be running through the following day. At the very same auction, on the very same day, there was a 2003 Cadillac CTS with 163,000 miles that went for $2,300. An 03 Chevy Avalanche with 185,000 miles that went for $3,300. 06 Chevy Cobalt, 132K, $2,000. 08 Dodge Magnum with 79K on it that went for $5,900. The list literally goes on and on. An 04 Infiniti G35 all-wheel drive, 132K, $5,800. 05 Ford Escape 4x4, 130K, $4,000. The point I'm trying to make is that absolutely, unequivocally, no questions asked, if you have $2,500 or more to spend on a quality used vehicle, there is something here for everyone. If you've made it this far, I'm sure by now you're asking the infamous question, what's it gonna cost me? Let me tell you like this. Personally, I strongly dislike when someone is making me an offer and they beat around the bush before they tell me the price. So I'm going to get straight to the point. As a car buyer, if I sell a car to another dealer, my markup averages out to be around $400. This doesn't affect the dealer because if they like the car, that means they know it's going to sell for a price they have in mind that's going to make them money. And for a limited time, and available exclusively to our limited number of beta test clients, I'm going to make you the exact same offer. What my dealers pay is what you pay. $400 is your fee to enter the private, closed, and exclusive world of dealer-only auctions. The only other fees, and every winning bidder is required to pay these fees, are the auction fees. This is how the auction house makes their money. So for instance, the auction fees on the Dodge Durango would have been $250, so your price would have been $1,850. The auction fees on the Cadillac would have been $300, so you would have paid $2,800. The private party value is almost $1,000 more on each one of these vehicles, and the suggested retail is over $2,000 more on each one of those cars. Now it's very important that you understand, these fees are not paid to us. These are not quote-unquote extra fees. Every vehicle purchased at every automobile auction in America has these fees added to the purchase price. Like I said, this is how the auction house makes their money. And dealers have no problem paying these minimal fees because the savings is well worth the cost. Essentially, we are giving you the opportunity to pay just $400 above wholesale value, no matter what vehicle you purchase and no matter how far below the fair book value your winning bid is. Even as I'm saying this, the thought comes to mind that there are certain people listening to this who we don't want to work with. And in fact, we are not looking for just anyone to become a part of this opportunity and to become a member of our private and exclusive client list. We are looking for those special kinds of people, savvy buyers, who know what they are looking for, who know a good deal when they see one, and know how to be discreet and keep our business private and exclusive. And this has nothing to do with your age, your gender, or so-called class. Whether you are a first-time car buyer, a college student, a soccer mom, a blue-collar worker, self-employed, or a business executive, or grandma and grandpa, we don't discriminate. If you are a cash buyer looking to make a smart wholesale purchase and you possess the qualities I just mentioned, then you are who we are looking to do business with. And this is the beauty of private dealer auctions. When a smart buyer sees a vehicle in good condition they like, you literally name your price. If the bidding goes above what you want to pay, that's no problem at all, because there's 20 other deals coming in right behind that one. I can't tell you how many times I've seen cars go for extremely low prices simply because no one was interested or no one was paying attention. That's what happens in the auction world. Things get hot and heavy, and for one reason or another, maybe 4 lanes are going at once, and no one's paying attention to a particular lane, or dealers have already purchased their quota for the day, or people just aren't interested in that make and model, or some dealers haven't even arrived yet. And as sure as I'm talking to you right now, deals are just flying off the shelves. And the chances of finding this many vehicles somewhere else in the condition they are in, at the price they are being sold at, are at best 1 in 100. 9 times out of 10, someone else will beat you to the punch, and the car will have either been sold already or the deal was so good it never got listed because someone was in the right place at the right time. You don't have to worry about this at dealer auctions. You are always in the right place at the right time. So ladies and gentlemen, here's the bottom line. For the introductory offer of $400, no gimmicks, no tricks, no scams, no hidden fees, we are inviting you to become a part of an exclusive group of beta test clients who will receive immediate access to private dealer auctions that takes place in or surrounding the Nashville area Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of each week. Monday is a preview day where you get to look at much of the inventory in advance, and Tuesday and Wednesday are preview and live auction days. We are accepting between 10 and 30 beta test clients split into 2 separate groups. This means our first group will be from 10 to 15 clients starting immediately. We will work with our initial group on the personal basis, and somewhere within the next month or possibly 2, we will reopen enrollment for the final 15 clients. Once we have filled each slot, this offer will no longer be available, and enrollment for the beta test version of the program will be closed permanently. Once we have filled the 30th slot, more than likely, we will not make this offer again in its present form. Upon enrollment, you will receive a welcome email with bidder agreements and other pertinent info, including our personal contact information, and you will become our private clients where we will deal with you on the personal basis to locate and preview and bid on the car of your choice. As an added bonus, as if this deal wasn't sweet enough already, and since we are absolutely confident that all of our clients will be able to find a good deal at these private auctions, we are offering a 90-day money-back guarantee. If within 90 days after you attend at least 3 auctions and make at least 3 fair market bids, if for whatever reason you are not the winning bidder on a car of your choice, we will refund your full fee, no questions asked. This is truly a no-lose situation, and we have made the process very simple. We will open enrollment Saturday, June 29th at 10 o'clock p.m. Go to the Enroll Now page at privatedealeraccess.com and click on the Buy It Now button and be one of the first 15 to lock in your slot. Once we have reached 15 members, enrollment will be closed. We will reopen enrollment at a date to be determined for our final 15 beta test members. If you are not one of the first 15 to enroll, upon your request, we will place you on our VIP waiting list and will notify you first when our second round of beta test enrollment slots are available. With just 4 simple and easy to follow steps, you can drive off in the car of your choice at a phenomenal price. Number 1. Be one of the first 15 to reserve your slot for Saturday, June 29th. Number 2, start previewing cars as early as Monday, July 1st. Number 3, choose your vehicle, tell us your max bid, and we will bid up to that amount on your behalf. Number 4, sign the bill of sale and drive off as the proud new owner of what you may consider the best car purchase you've ever made in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. Keep an eye out on your email for our final message. If Before enrollment begins, and we look forward to doing business with some of the smartest car buyers in Nashville, Tennessee.